Hey guys, if you've been following along, you know that part of my intention with creating Yoga with McKenzie was inspired by my dad, who's turning 70 years old today. So I want to start today's practice by saying, Happy birthday, Dad. I'm so grateful for the memories that I've shared with you, for our relationship, for our close connection, and that we can share in this gift of yoga through this online platform together. In some traditions, it's believed that we are born with a finite amount of chi, of life force energy, of prana. And today's practice will be targeting the kidneys specifically through some of the poses that we'll be finding. And this practice is intended to give you a space to rest so that you can find more vitality in the things that you need to have life for. In honor of this big birthday that we're celebrating today, I want to welcome you into your own body. Notice what's happening without any judgment and know that it is perfectly enough. Whatever age you find yourself at, whatever physical form you're in, just showing up for yourself in this way is already enough. And even if you only lay in Shavasana for practice, I trust that you receive exactly what you're meant for today. So welcome, celebrating vitality and life as my dad orbits for his 70th time around the sun. Let's begin. To begin, we'll be connecting with our breath. So close down the eyes, find a comfortable seat. You can have the legs crossed, or if that's not comfortable, so the feet can be together, or feet can be planted down with the knees bent. Find the position that works for you today. Soften through the eyes and find length through the spine. Bring those palms face down on the thighs. And without changing the breath here, start by noticing. An invitation as you feel ready to begin to deepen the breath, expanding your belly like a big Buddha belly outward. If it helps, you can even put your hand on your belly. Seal the mouth and exhale through the nose. Drawing breath in and out. We'll engage in an ujjayi breath. So find a slight constriction at the back of your throat and see if you can match the length of your inhale to the length of your exhale. There should be an audible sound, almost like the feeling as if you're fogging up a mirror, but instead of sending that breath out, send the breath down. With each inhale, take note of this fresh, new life force energy entering the body. And with your exhale, imagine that life force energy expanding out into the world surrounding your physical body. Before sipping in some more, we'll take at least 3 more right here. Allow yourself to find a tiny pause at the top of your inhale so that you can feel yourself full of this life force energy. And then once you've exhaled, allow yourself to feel empty, completely drained of breath. Bring the right hand back to the thigh and draw the hands to the heart. Press the side edges of your thumbs into your heart and thank yourself for showing up for your practice today. Gently flutter open the eyes. We'll release the hands and go ahead and extend your legs long here, moving excess flesh from under the sits bones. We'll take a big sweep up with the arms. As you exhale, cactus, open the arms, shine the heart forward. Inhale, arms reach. And as you exhale, find a big rounding through the spine. You can bend into the knees and let everything begin to forward fold. Let the palms come up. Let the back of the neck relax. Allow the head to become heavy, and the chin can even tuck towards the chest. You're welcome to wiggle out the toes here if it helps you to release through the backs of the legs. Maybe even a gentle rocking of the head. Allow your palms to rotate back towards the earth, and then with your next inhale, super slowly begin to peel yourself up, walking your hands back and lifting yourself all the way up. Bend into the knees and let the soles of the feet come together. Ground into the sits bones again. Draw the hands to the heart. Big inhale. As you exhale, forward fold, let the palms come down and then crawl yourself forward. Stay up on tented fingertips, and on your next exhale, walk your hands over to the right side of your mat. Plant those palms and energetically drag the palms towards your body so that you can create more space through the left side. Press the left hip away and breathe. Can you find rest in each one of these poses? Allow yourself to sink into the pose and for the connective tissue of the body to begin to stretch and lengthen and create more space. Next, inhale, press yourself halfway up and then crawl the hands back through heart center. We'll come all the way over to the left, planting the palms again, releasing the ears between the biceps, dragging the palms towards yourself. Press the right hip away and breathe. At least 3 more right where you are. Then slowly walk yourself back through center and all the way back up. Draw the hands to the outer thighs. Inhale to assist the knees together. You can plant the hands along the hips. Walk the feet nice and wide, wider than hip distance apart, and then allow each of your knees to begin to fall towards center. Send your gaze in the opposite direction of the legs. Inhale, knees through center, and exhale, they fall. Let's take 2 more in each direction. Walk those feet back, hip distance apart. Keep the knees stacked over the ankles. Plant the palms behind you. Slight bend in the elbows, shoulders stacked over those wrists. On your next inhale, squeeze the glutes and lift the hips. Allow your entire front body to create a tabletop. Send your gaze straight up. And then as you exhale, lower the hips back down. Lengthen through those legs, ground into the palms. Keep the slight bend in your elbows. Inhale, point through the toes. One inclined plane. Imagine yourself shooting energy out through the toes and the crown of your head. And then as you exhale, melt the hips back down and into the knees. We'll cross over the ankles and plant the hands to move through our tabletop pose. Coming to your tabletop, find your shoulders stacked over the hips, and then enjoy some organic movement here, circling the hips here, really big circles. Keep a slight bend in your elbows, but allow your shoulders to rotate just slightly past your wrists. If you have the space, you can even press all the way back into a child's pose as you make these circles. And let's rotate about 5 times in each direction, rotating your circles as you feel ready. Finding your neutral tabletop once again. Imagine your entire torso is in a barrel and begin to press your heart towards the back of your spine. And then as you exhale, bend into your elbows and rotate in one big circle here. We're just continuing to explore, so if cat-cows feel more fitting for your practice today, you can also find some cat-cows. Let's take at least 4 rotations in this imaginary barrel, rotating the rib cage around at least 4 times each direction. And then come back to your neutral spine. We'll send those hips back to rest onto the heels. From here, sweep the arms high. Exhale, bend into your right elbow and reach your left hand back. As you exhale, press the back of the head into that right arm. If your fingers don't touch behind your back, that's totally fine, but that's what we're aiming to reach for. If you'd like, you can always bring a strap here between the palms to have that sensation. Next, exhale, release the arms, sweep the left arm all the way up, tuck the chin, bend into both elbows, and then with your exhale, press the head back into the left arm for a big opening through the heart. And then releasing the arms high, reaching towards the sky. Exhale, cactus, open the arms reach up. Exhale, twist to the right, left hand on the right thigh, gazing past the shoulder if it's available to you. Melt tension down the left side of the neck. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, rotating to the other side, peeking past the left shoulder. We'll come through center, arms sweep high, back through the heart, plant the palms. Make your way onto the belly, lowering chest and chin, and all the way down. From here, bring your arms into a goalpost, left ear to the earth. Tuck your left toes under and then gently slide your right thigh to come parallel with the right arm. Close down the eyes if it's comfortable for you and enjoy this subtle but big opening that's happening. 2 more breaths right where you are. Go ahead and extend your arms wide, shoulder height, palms face down. Inhale, slide your right hand under the right shoulder, and as you exhale, begin to press the right palm into the earth. As you crawl the left fingertips away, roll onto that left shoulder, and then bring the right foot behind the right thigh. Breathe into what you're feeling here. With your next exhale, plant the palm, roll onto the belly. Bring both arms back to a cactus. And then palms touch, rest the forehead and lengthen through the backside. Onto the other side, right ear to the earth, arms cactus. Tuck the right toes under, slide your left thigh up towards the left elbow. Untuck the toes and relax right where you are. And trust that even if you don't feel a huge sensation in the body, there's still healing that's happening. Three more breaths. Extend both arms long here into a T. On your inhale, slowly slide the left palm under the left shoulder. As you exhale, press your palm into the earth. Crawl your right fingertips away and bring the left foot to plant behind the right thigh. Stay here, enjoying a few breaths. Exhale, bring weight into the left palm, roll onto the belly. Stack your palms, rest your forehead, stretch through the back body. You can bring the chin to the earth, sweep your arms around to the back, create a little arrow with your index finger and your thumb. With your next inhale, fill up. With your exhale, press the tops of your feet into the earth and shoot your finger arrow back towards the heels. See if you can lift a little higher on your inhale. Exhale to release. You can keep the hands where they are. Switch the clasp of the fingers. Big inhale. Exhale, this time hover the toes and shoot your finger arrow back. Again, lifting if you have the space. Next exhale, release everything down. Hands can come under the shoulders. Take a big inhale to fill up. Use your exhale to press through tabletop. And all the way back to your favorite child's pose, either knees together and the arms can extend back towards the heels, or knees wide with the arms reaching long. Allow your belly to completely surrender. If your thighs are pressing into your belly in a little seedling's child's pose, take note of how your breath, your vitality, and your life force energy is constricted slightly. And allow the thighs pressing into the stomach to be like a massage for your vital organs. If the knees are wide, allow the big Buddha belly breath to draw the belly towards the earth, so much so that you could feel your belly resting on the earth before exhaling. Stay right where you are for 3 more. Slowly draw the gaze up past the fingertips with your inhale. With your inhale, shift weight into the hands, move back through your tabletop pose. We'll cross at the ankles and make our way back into a comfortable seat just for a moment, and then come forward on your mat, bend into the knees. Plant those feet down. Inhale, reach the arms long, and as you exhale, slowly come down 1 vertebra at a time. Once you arrive, give yourself a giant hug. And exhale to enjoy a full body stretch. Coming to your comfortable Shavasana pose, palms can be face up for receiving or face down for grounding. Maybe you'd like to rest the hands on the body. Know that there is no wrong way to do this pose or this practice. As you let the heartbeat slow down and the breath soften even more, feel your cells rejoicing in celebration and thanking you for this space and this time for rest. Please feel free to pause the video and stay in your Shavasana pose for as long as you would like. When you feel ready, bringing some movement back in, a wiggling of the toes and fingers. Enjoy a full body stretch. As you're ready, bend into the knees and roll over onto whichever side you prefer. Pause there in your fetal position. Allow yourself to feel like a baby here, cradled by your mat and our Mother Earth. Take a moment to go inward and celebrate and acknowledge yourself for showing up today. As you're ready, pressing yourself back to what your comfortable seat is. We'll draw the hands to the heart and close down the eyes. Find big gratitude for what is alive within you. Feel the heartbeat taking care of itself. Bow your chin to your chest. Bring some acceptance and love to your state of being right here and celebrate it as more than enough for today. Holding your hands up to the third eye, the light in me honors the light in each of you, beautiful, vibrant souls. Thank you for practicing with me and allowing me to guide you through. Namaste.